What is up, YouTube? Today I'm bringing you guys a prime Kyrie Irving guard build in NBA 2K27. This is going to be a dominant scoring guard build. Just like Kyrie Irving in his prime with the Cleveland Cavaliers, you're going to be able to score from all three levels. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into it, guys. Obviously, the game is not out yet. The game comes out Wednesday morning for early access. But we're going to be making this build using the NBA 2K headquarters app. Make sure you guys download this app. You definitely want to jump ahead. You don't want to spend, sometimes we spend hours, even days in the builder when the game first drops. This is going to be able to cut so much of that time away, and you're going to be able to jump straight into the park, the rec center, my career, whatever you want to play. This is just super convenient, and I'm so glad they added something like this. We definitely needed something like this. Yeah, guys, let's jump straight into this build now. After you log in, you want to go ahead, create build. After that loads up, as you can see, guys, I have been in the lab. I've been making so many builds, but we're going to go ahead and make this Kyrie Irving build. Guys, first off, you want to name him Kyrie Irving, of course, not Kyrie. Kyrie Irving, and then we're making him off of, I'm making basically prime Kyrie, so to me that is Cleveland Cavaliers Kyrie. So you want to go jersey number 2 there. Right-handed, of course. Now, getting into this build, guys, of course, you want to make him a point guard, 6'3" for the height. We're going lowest weight, so that's going to be 175 pounds. Actually, not lowest weight. You could actually go 170, but I'm going 175 for the weight, guys. And then wingspan, I'm going with the lowest wingspan. This is going to be an offensive heavy build, so we're going 6'3" for the wingspan. Now, let's start off with the attributes, guys. Starting off, guys, we're going to put our driving layup at an 85. The reason that we're going 85 is because I want to unlock the Kyrie Irving layup package. So as I'm gonna show you right here. You make sure you guys know how to navigate this app, by the way. Definitely want to go to the builder glossary when you're making these builds. That's where you're going to find out a ton of information. But let me go ahead and show you guys the layup that I'm talking about. I'm trying to get Kyrie Irving layup package. I want to have all his SIGs. So that's the reason I'm going 85 driving layup. As you can see right here, it says attribute requirements, an 85 driving layup required, and you have to be shorter than 6'5". You cannot be taller than 6'5" and get the Kyrie Irving layup package. So that is why I'm going 85 driving layup. These are crucial attributes that you cannot miss out on, guys, especially if you're making your build off of a player and you want to have those realistic SIGs. Now, for the close shot, you want to go ahead and put this at an 85 as well, matching it with the driving layup. The reason is so we can get that silver paint prodigy badge. It improves a player's ability to quickly and efficiently score while going to work in the paint. So you want to go ahead and put that at 85. If you drop this to an 84, it's going to put that at bronze. You definitely want that on silver, so you want to go 85 close shot there. And honestly, close shot is just a good attribute to have. Not even necessarily for the badges, but just in general, it's definitely a good attribute to have. Now, moving on to the shooting, guys, you want to go ahead and put the mid-range at a 92. The reason being is because we all know Kyrie Irving dominates in the mid-range. That's a huge part of his game, especially when he was with Cleveland, and even now, he's one of the best mid-range shooters in NBA history, so it would not be right to have a low mid-range for him. So 92 feels right for this Kyrie Irving build. Now, for the three-point shot, we're going to go ahead and put that at an 89, guys. The reason being because, look, if you drop it one attribute, you're going to lose gold, set, and fire. That's going to drop down to silver, and then dead eye here. And then your limitless range is going to drop from silver to bronze if you drop it down to 88. So we're going 89 there. We're going to get silver limitless range and gold set and fire. Now, for the free throw attribute, guys, I personally play a lot of 5s. I play Pro-Am and Rec, so this is very game mode specific. I'm going to go ahead and put my mid-range at an 86, but personally, if I were you, if I didn't play any 5s, Rec, or Pro-Am, I definitely wouldn't upgrade the free throw too much. You definitely don't want to have a super low free throw, but maybe not so much this high. So that's something you definitely want to take into account here. It depends on the game mode you play for the free throw attribute. Now, for the pass accuracy, guys, we're going to go ahead and put this at a 77. The reason being is because we want to get that silver break starter, silver dimer, and we are a point guard at the end of the day, so we don't want to have super low pass accuracy. I think this is pretty solid. It's in the middle here. Definitely not the greatest pass accuracy, but you can definitely get by with the 77 pass accuracy plus cap breakers if you're really worried about pass accuracy being low. But 77 usually is pretty solid. Now, here's what we're doing for the ball handle, guys. We're going to go ahead and put this at 88. This is going to unlock most dribble animations with that 88 ball handle. And now for the speed with ball, you want to put this at 91. The reason we're going 91 is so we can get this Hall of Fame Lightning launch badge. That is crucial on a guard build, especially attacking the basket with that 85 driving layup. You're going to be working in the mid-range as well. You definitely want to have lightning launch as high as possible, so we're getting that at Hall of Fame right off the rip. If we drop this down to 90, it's going to go to gold lightning launch, and I definitely want Hall of Fame lightning launch on a Kyrie Irving build. He's known for that quick first step, that explosiveness off the dribble, so definitely got to have that Hall of Fame lightning launch. Now for the defense, I know a lot of you guys are expecting this build to be an absolute cone, but that is actually not true, guys. We're going to go ahead and put the perimeter defense at a 75, and the steal, we're going to go ahead and put this at a 77. Get silver interceptor on this build. If you were to drop this steal one attribute, it's going to drop down to bronze interceptor. So we definitely want to go ahead and put it at 77 for that silver interceptor. So of course, you're not going to be the greatest defender. You're not going to be guarding the primary ball handler on this build. But you definitely don't want to make a build that's going to be an absolute cone. With that 77 steal, you're actually going to be able to generate turnovers with that. And then 75 perimeter defense, like I said, you're not going to be an absolute cone. You're not going to be a lockdown defender either, but you're going to be right in the middle, just like that pass accuracy. For the physicals, these are very crucial, of course, just like they are every year. We're going to go 90 speed here and 81 agility, 81 agility. For the gold flash badge, you definitely want to have that on gold for that 81 agility. If we were to drop this down to 80, we drop down to silver. So I definitely took my time when making this build, seeing certain badges. If I dropped it one, is it going to drop the badge one tier? It really took me a while to make this build, guys, trust me. This is an extremely good build. With the rest of your attributes, guys, you could definitely put this on pass accuracy if you're wanting to. Before a Kyrie Irving build, I definitely want to give this build a little bit of post control, so I'm actually going to max out the post control and go ahead and put that at 78. If you don't like to play in the post, definitely don't do this. Definitely put it on pass accuracy or make your shooting a little bit higher, or maybe if you want to even raise the driving dunk. I personally don't care about driving dunk on a Kyrie Irving build. I'm going to go ahead and put that at 25. But if I were you and if I didn't want to play in the post at all, I definitely would lower the post control. Don't upgrade the post control and put that on dunk, and maybe higher the vertical so you can also get those contact dunks. Even after maxing out the post control, you're going to notice you do have some extra attributes to spend there. I'm going to go ahead and put these last two attributes on pass accuracy. We're going to go ahead and up the pass accuracy from 77 to a 79. And one attribute left, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on interior defense. We're going to go ahead and submit this build, see who we get compared to, guys. We're getting called an ISO savant, shades of Sleepy Lloyd from the All-Time Warriors, Darius Garland, and Jamal Murray. Those are some very solid comparisons here. I wanted the Kyrie Irving comps, but it's honestly pretty hard to get a Kyrie Irving comp in this game. I've made so many different guard builds. It is extremely hard to get a Kyrie Irving comp this year. Let me know in the comments if you have made a build that actually got a Kyrie Irving comp. But the strengths of this build is calling us a bit old school, but elite for mid-range, just like Kyrie Irving. Blazing speed with the ball in hand. Of course, that's Kyrie Irving all day. One of the fastest guards on the court. Deep range demands respect. Now, the weaknesses of this build won't wow the crowd with dunking ability, of course not. And strength closer to a ragdoll, that's honestly pretty funny. Here's what our final attributes are looking like. 85 close shot, 85 driving layup, a 78 post control. If you didn't upgrade the post control, let me know what you spent those extra attributes on. Did you put it on driving dunk and vertical to get those contact dunks? A 92 mid-range, 89 three-point shot, 86 free throw. We get a 75 perimeter defense, 77 steal, 79 pass accuracy, 88 ball handle, a 91 speed with ball. We get a 90 speed on this build, 81 agility for that gold flash, and a 60 vertical. Overall, I think this is the perfect Kyrie Irving build. It's going to be able to play just like prime Kyrie with the Cleveland Cavaliers, or even Brooklyn Nets Kyrie. Now, taking a look at these cap breakers, when I look at finishing, yes, these are pretty solid. You can go from an 85 driving layup to a 90. You can go from a 25 driving dunk to a 73 driving dunk if you're really wanting to dunk on this build at some point. But overall, I'm not super wowed about the finishing cap breakers on this build. I definitely won't be putting too many cap breakers on the finishing, if at all. For the shooting, you can go from a 92 mid-range to a 97 mid-range. I think for my build specialization, I'm going to go ahead and put that at shooting, and then with those cap breakers, I'm going to up the mid-range a little bit, because I do think a Kyrie Irving build should have a little bit higher than a 92 mid-range, but I didn't want to do that right away off the rip, knowing that cap breakers exist. For the defense, this is extremely good. You can go from a 75 perimeter defense all the way up to an 87 perimeter. You can go from a 77 steal to a 93 steal. That is extremely good if you're really worried about the defense on this build. For the rebounding, obviously we don't care. This is a Kyrie Irving build, but you could cap breaker this to a 59 offensive rebound and 59 defensive rebound. Don't really know why you would, though. And then for the physicals, guys, you can actually cap breaker the vertical from a 60 vertical to a 79 vertical. Maybe that's a solid option. If you're not wanting to upgrade the post control on this build, you definitely could upgrade the driving dunk to maybe like a 55, and then with those cat breakers, that should be able to get you to like an 89 driving dunk. So hypothetically, with 10 cat breakers, you can probably go from a 60 vertical all the way up to a 79 vertical, and then from a 55 driving dunk all the way to an 89 driving dunk. Me, I just don't really care about dunking too much on a Kyrie Irving build, but that's just another option you guys have there if you're not wanting to upgrade the post control. Taking a look at some of the takeovers we can get on this build, we can get Navigator, improves the ability to finish tough layup and floaters in traffic. Definitely might run this one. Detonator, we do not get. Airspace, we do not get. We get Paint Surgeon, easily beats defenders with post back downs. We're not going to use that one. Inside touch, wider timing window on standing layups. It makes it easier to finish softly around the basket. Shooting takeovers, we get Calibrator, wider timing window on catch and shoot, and standstill jumpers. Won't be using that one. Zip code, we don't unlock. Shot artist, wider time windows on off dribble jumpers, making it easier to convert off any dribble move. I definitely think shot artist sounds the best so far. And then playmaking, I don't think I'm going to be using any of the, we don't even unlock. Okay, blur is of course always good. So we only unlock blur for playmaking, and then defensive rebounding we won't be using. So I think off the rip, guys, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use shot artist. This sounds extremely good, especially on a Kyrie Irving build. We're going to be using shot artist there. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this build. I mean, let me know what you guys think about this prime Kyrie Irving build, and definitely want to be a little bit more involved in the NBA 2K community this year. My main focus has been Madden and college football. I definitely don't want to limit myself to one game, and I really do enjoy playing NBA 2K. And the crazy part is, guys, I actually play NBA 2K more than I play Madden and college football. So I'm definitely planning on making a ton of NBA 2K content this year for you guys. So be on the lookout for more NBA 2K content. Comment down below what you think about this Kyrie Irving build. Will you be making this build in NBA 2K27 when it drops? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.